Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today, I'm going to be sharing with you the secret to customized budgeting that's helped transform the financial future for hundreds of thousands of people just like you. Stay tuned. Hey there, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome. I'm so glad you found this video. We talk about all things money and personal finance, and today we're diving deep into customized budgeting. I know what you might be thinking. Budgeting sounds boring, but trust me, this is anything but. This isn't your typical budgeting advice. I've learned from my own experiences as well as helping hundreds of thousands of people transform their relationship with money through our app. So if you're ready to take control of your finances and design a budget that works uniquely for you, let's get started. Step 1. Think about your spending in categories. Take some time to think about how you spend your money. Now, I know this might sound like a drag, but trust me, it'll be worth it. Imagine your spending as different colors. You have your needs, which are the essentials like groceries, utilities, and transportation. These are the non-negotiables, the basic colors of your financial palette. Then you have your wants, the fun stuff like dining out, hobbies, and entertainment. These add the exciting shades to your financial picture. And finally, you have your savings and investments. This is the part where you set aside money for the future, for those rainy days or for your dream vacation. These are the hues that represent your financial goals and security. Why is this important? Because it helps you prioritize. It makes you think about where your money is going and whether it's going to the things that truly matter to you. It's about understanding your financial habits and making conscious choices that align with your goals. Step 2. Identify your non-negotiables. These are the bare essentials, the things you absolutely need to spend money on. Groceries, utilities, insurance, and transportation, these are your non-negotiables. Why are they important? Because without these, you can't function. You need food, shelter, energy, and a way to get around. So when you're thinking about your budget, these are the items that should form the foundation. But it's not just about listing them out. It's about being strategic. For example, do you really need to pay for premium cable when you barely watch it? Could you cut down on the number of streaming services you use? Maybe you don't need 5 of them. These are small changes that can make a big difference, especially when you're trying to balance your needs with your wants. Step 3. Pinpoint your wants. Now that you've got your non-negotiables sorted, it's time to look at the fun stuff, your wants. These are the things that aren't essential, but they add color to your life. Dining out, shopping, entertainment, vacations, subscriptions, gym memberships, those new shoes you've been eyeing. All of these fall into the wants category. They're the extras, the nice-to-haves that make life more enjoyable. But here's the thing. Just because they're wants doesn't mean they're bad. It's all about balance. You want to make sure you're taking care of your needs first, and then you can indulge in some wants. But there's a key to enjoying your wants without guilt. Ask yourself, do you really need it or do you just want it? Is it bringing you joy or is it just a momentary distraction? By being mindful of your wants, you can make sure you're spending on the ones that matter most to you. Step 4. Set clear financial goals. Setting financial goals is like having a roadmap. It gives you direction and helps you stay on track. But here's the catch. Generic goals like saving money or making investments won't cut it. You need to get specific. What exactly do you want to achieve? Do you want to buy a house? Maybe you're planning a dream vacation, or maybe you're thinking about starting a business. Whatever it is, write it down and be specific. For example, instead of saying, I'm going to save money, say I'm going to save 20% of my income. Or instead of saying, I'm going to invest, say I'm going to invest $100 a month in stocks. By setting clear and specific goals, you'll be able to see your progress and stay motivated. Step 5. Create your budget. With your categories, non-negotiables, wants, and goals in mind, it's time to put it all together in a budget. There are various ways to create a budget. Find what works for you. Some people prefer the 50-30-20 rule. This rule suggests that 50% of your budget goes towards needs, 30% towards wants, and 20% towards savings and debt repayment. Others might find the zero-based budget more effective. This method involves assigning every dollar a job until your income reaches zero. There are also great tools like the envelope method. This classic technique lets you allocate cash to different categories. Seeing the cash physically move can help you stay on track. No matter which method you choose, the key is consistency. Review your budget regularly, track your expenses, and make adjustments as needed. Step 6. Embrace the power of tracking. Tracking your expenses is like keeping a financial diary. It helps you monitor your spending, identify areas where you can cut back, and ultimately achieve your financial goals. There are various ways to track your expenses. You could use a spreadsheet, a budgeting app, or even the good old pen and paper method. The important thing is to find a system that works for you and that you actually stick to. A lot of people think tracking is boring, but it doesn't have to be. You can turn it into a game. Challenge yourself to spend less in certain categories or reward yourself for staying within your budget. And let's not forget about the long-term benefits. By tracking your expenses, you'll be able to spot trends, understand your spending habits, and make better financial decisions in the future. Step 7. Automate your savings. Saving money often requires discipline and sometimes a bit of sacrifice. However, there is a way to make the process easier and more effective. Enter automation. By automating your savings, you can ensure that money is set aside for your future goals without even thinking about it. How does it work? Well, you set up automatic transfers from your checking account to your savings account or investment account on a regular basis. This could be daily, weekly, or monthly, depending on your preference and financial situation. The best part about automation is that it takes the emotional aspect out of saving. You won't be tempted to dip into your savings for that impulsive purchase because the money is already being transferred before you have a chance to miss it. Step 8. Review and revise regularly. Budgeting isn't a set-it-and-forget-it kind of task. It's an ongoing process that requires regular review and revision. Just like the seasons change, your financial needs and goals may change too. What worked for you last year might not be the best strategy this year. That's why it's crucial to review your budget on a periodic basis. Set reminders on your calendar or use a habit tracker to keep yourself accountable. During the review process, ask yourself, are my expenses still aligned with my goals? Do I need to reallocate funds to different categories? Have my saving goals changed? By asking these questions, you'll be able to fine-tune your budget, ensuring that it continues to serve you effectively. Remember, budgeting isn't about deprivation. It's about empowerment. It's giving yourself the freedom to spend on what matters most to you while still achieving your financial goals. So give yourself the power to design a financial future that works for you. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more helpful content. Thanks for watching.